What is up, casters? Insaiyan Elestrals here, and today we are going to be doing a little bit of an opening because we have this Clash box. Now, there haven't been a lot of videos on the channel because we were dealing with a family emergency, but we are back and we are going to be bringing you guys some absolute heat, so you know the deal. Make sure you are subscribed with notifications on so you can be notified for that. But let's go ahead and open this up because I've been spoiled just a little bit. I know a lot of the things in here, so let's take a look. Not really sure how my angle is going to be on this. We're going to go ahead and open that. Look at the art in here. Absolutely incredible. We have some bubble wrap we can just get rid of. And right off the bat, you see we've got a couple things. This is to celebrate Clash, the Kickstarter I already backed. If you haven't, go ahead and back it already. I'll put it in the description down below. But it's doing phenomenal. We've already reached the goal. Now we're just trying to reach the stretch goals. So yeah, go ahead and take a look at that. I do want to say that this is not technically sponsored. Yes, they sent me this, but I have not been paid to talk about this. This is just something that I am doing because I absolutely love this game, and it's something that brings both me and my wife together because she likes it as well. So let's go ahead and take a look. Right off the bat, you can see we've got some packs. We have some Shattered Stars and a tournament pack, but underneath this tournament pack, we actually have a slab. Now, if you've seen some of these slabs, you know that there is likely a prototype card in here. So we're going to go ahead and set that off to the side. But first, before we open, we do have this mat. We're going to go ahead and open this up and then lay it down. That way we have something nice to open on. But let's take a look. It is Stellar Astrabbit, the Clash logo. It actually says Clash here in the corner. You guys will get a better view of that once I lay it down. So we're going to go ahead and cut real quick. We're going to lay down the mat and show you guys. We also have these 3 boxes, which we'll talk about in just a second. And really quick, while I was opening it, I just found that there were these 5 other promos as well. So we're going to take a look at those as well. But let's go ahead and get the mat laid out. All right, so we've got the mat down. We have everything laid out. Now, just a bit of a disclaimer. I'm only actually going to be opening the Daybreak box, so we can take the base set and the Frostfall, and we can set those off to the side here. The reason for that is Daybreak is the newest, and you guys have already seen a ton of base set and Frostfall, but like I said, I do play this game with my wife, and she's currently still out of town due to the family emergency, so I wanted to save a couple of those boxes to open with her. So we're just going to do the newest one because it's the one you guys have likely seen the least of, as well as the promos, the Shattered Stars, and of course the slabbed prototype card. So for the promos, we have our Lichen form a bomb, or a bomb, it's the Lichen form Morphost. A-bomb is a different form. We have a brand new promo. We have the Ferrogeist, the Galaxy, and the Golden Fleece. So we're actually only going to be opening these 4. I already have a playset of these, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this sealed. Maybe I'll do something with it later on, but let's go ahead and first we will start with the Galaxy. Now this is one of the OG promos that I got when I got the first creator box. It is just a Stellar Galaxy. We'll go ahead and show that on the screen. Really cool card. Don't have a playset yet, which is why I'm opening it. Next, we will go with the Ferrogeist, because this finishes my playset of the Stone Tablet Ferrogeist. So that is really cool that we are now going to be able to have a set of this. Really, really cool card. I definitely think it looked better in the promo images, but still incredible. There we go. Oh, this one actually looks slightly better than the one I got anyway. So yeah, there you guys go. This finishes my set of those. Then we will start with the Golden Fleece. Now, I originally thought that this one was going to be one of the organized play stamped ones, but I know from a friend opening their box that it is not. So it is just a Stellar Golden Fleece, but it is really cool nonetheless. Gonna have to try and get a playset of these now. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Normally, I'm not a huge fan of blue, but I think it looks really, really good on this card particularly. And then finally, this is the big hit. This is the one that I am really excited for, because this is one that nobody knew existed until these Clash boxes started going out. And this is going to be a full art Stellar Nectar of the Gods. So go ahead, take a... Ooh... That looks even better in person. I've seen pictures, I've seen videos, but they do not do it justice. Take a look at that, you guys. Really, really incredible card. Absolutely phenomenal there. So these are going to be here. We'll do this, that way you guys can see them. We have them up here. We have the box here. You can still see the Astrabbit. Again, this mat, take a look at this mat. Like, this mat is incredible. But yeah, let's go ahead and start opening the Shattered Stars and the tournament pack. We are going to save the promo until the end, so if you want to know what that is, make sure you stick around for that. We're going to start with the Fire one because we're going to go oldest to newest and see what we can get. So we're hoping for some big hits, whether it be Stellars or Full Arts or whatever. So we have Necruff, we have Exalt Flare, really cool art of Exalt Flare, Comagma, we have Kindleo, we have Volcaries, ooh, the foil Gorgon's Gaze. That is a really good hit. And then, of course, we have our full art, the Vipiro, however you want to pronounce it. But look at that Gorgon's Gaze. Not the full art, but still definitely incredible. Moving on to the Solar Pack. Let's see if we can get anything good out of this one. All right, so is the foil is the Spirit supposed to be in the front? I feel like that's not. I wonder, did we hit something good then? Let's see. Okay, so we have the Luminape, the Sundial. I'm trying not to spoil the back, but these are like getting stuck together. The Lumaru, the Soul Bell. These feel really thick. The Cathmel. We have Guardian of the Fleece, and then Exaltus. Okay, so this was packaged a little weird. I don't know why we got the foil in the front, or not the foil, the Spirit in the front. But there is the Guardian of the Fleece. We're going to go ahead and put that with the other foils. Now on to the Lunar. Lunar is one that I haven't opened any of yet. So we will hope that we can get something cool. Maybe we can hit one of those X of 10 full art Drakings if I can get this pack open. It's trying to fight me here. So let's see what we can get. We have our Specterus, our Drakid, our Draking, the Nobby. Come on, I don't want to spoil things. The Fawnlet. And, ooh, we got a Stained Glass Specterus. I actually think this completes my playset of this because I was borrowing one from a friend. And then, of course, we have our Owloon. The Stained Glass Specterus, though, really, really nice. Finally finishing my set, which is cool. Then we have our Shattered Stars for the celebrations. This is, I can't remember if it's month 9 or 10. But it's one of those, so let's see what we can get. We have the Halloween Necruff. We have the Halloween Blazerus. We have our Twindra, our Pulsar, our Nebuleo, our Gloombat, and oh! We just hit a Serialized Stellar! Look at that, we just hit a Serialized Flammomoth, number 52 out of 99. Wow, okay, that's incredible. Wow, okay, that's only the second Serialized Stellar that I've ever pulled. I did pull a Nebuleo with my wife a couple weeks ago. Wow, okay, I don't even think I have a sleeve for this, hold on. I know I have some penny sleeves here. I definitely don't want to leave that unsleeved. So we will get this in a better sleeve later on, but then we also got the Luminape as our Spirit. But wow, okay, look at that, 52 out of 99, Serialized Stellar Flammomoth. That is probably going to be the biggest hit that we're going to see here, unless out of some miracle I can pull the 1 of 10 Stellar Poison Tipped Arrow here, but let's go ahead and see. For those of you that haven't opened tournament packs, they are guaranteed Stellars, so if we don't hit one that's serialized, then it doesn't matter. But let's take a look. We have the Altar of Stars, we have our Plucky, and we have the Griffuse, and you see it's not serialized, it's just TP1. So yeah, still a really cool card. Definitely happy to be opening a tournament pack, but it's not one of the chase cards. So now we're going to go ahead, we're going to open up this box. We're probably going to speed through it so you guys don't have to watch me opening it, and then we will go from there. Alright, so we got the box open. We have not looked at the box topper yet because there is a chance that this could be an X of 10 serialized. So we're going to go ahead and reveal that here. We didn't shuffle the packs or anything, as you guys saw, because we're just going to go ahead and crack them. But the moment of truth, and it is not a it's not a serialized stellar, it is just the Celestleo, but still really cool card. Let's go ahead and start cracking the packs. Now, there's not really anything that I need out of Daybreak anymore, so anything that we hit is just kind of extras or cool, so we'll go ahead and see how that works. We've got the Spirit, so Pack Trick. We have Flurmine, Corvishine, Plucky, Pandolence, Muddlet, Boltuga, Ruminous, Soulstalks, Faramel, and Brumalinx. So, yeah, we're just going to kind of go ahead and actually speed through it. Not really a lot of chase cards that aren't foil, so unless we see a foil, none of the commons are necessarily good. So, or not, they're not good, they're not chase cards, so they're not all that exciting. Zaptor, Rummikole, Humbust, ooh, that is a really blue Eddy. So for those of you that don't know, there is a bit of a factory issue where the blues on certain cards are a lot more vivid and dark, and this is one of them, so I'm actually going to set that aside because that's actually a really big hit. Larvicell, Veritaqua, really good card. Humburst, Porcutide, Anisel, and Coastalith, one of the many liths in the game. Likely more to come, but only time will tell. I don't know what side I've been taking on. We're just going to go ahead and crack it. I'm not really super worried about it. So here, okay. Let's take a look. Hopefully this will show up on camera. The difference in color between the blues. You can really see it if you look at like the numbers and the element symbol, but that's how you can really tell pretty easily. So we got Eddy, Larvicell, Verituka, Toxiswarm, another really good card, Rhynymph, really good card, Leobright, Ruminous, Soulstalks, Chronodile, and Flurmine. So what I really want to hit is a Serialized Stellar or a really cool full art that I don't have yet. But the Serialized Stellar that I really want is a Spectrus, so we are going to see if we get that. Terratlas, Dratora, Sundial, Glimbat, Nebuleo, P-Gleam, Polzer, Bow, First Light, and Golden Fleece. So that is what the regular Golden Fleece looks like if we want to compare it with our Stellar promo, just so that you guys know the difference. So we'll go ahead, place the foil off to the side, and crack the next pack. Any of the God full art, so like Apollo would be good. Yeah, that's really kind of what I'm looking for, is I guess an Apollo, but it really doesn't matter. The only one I don't think I want to get is the Celestlio, because I actually like the box topper Celestlio better. So Terratlas, Verituka, Toxiswarm, Rhynymph, Temple of the Sun, Guardian of the Fleece, Fulgaris, Javalucan, Morphrost Batform, and Curabis. Another really good card. Actually one of the better cards in Daybreak. Let's just go ahead. I'm not really good at just kind of talking while doing a box opening, so this is probably going to be filled with some like weird silence. I'm not really, openings aren't really my thing, but I definitely wanted to show some love for Elestrals since they were kind enough to send me this product, and of course I love the game, so just opening it in general is fun. And I've already opened, I think this is my 5th box of Daybreak. So, like I said, there's really not anything that I'm looking for. So at this point, it's just kind of seeing if there's any, like, blueprints or Rhinosect, really good card as well. I have a theory with this card that I haven't quite labbed out yet, but I am working on it. So hopefully we'll have a deck profile pretty soon for that. But yeah, so like I was saying, nothing other than, like, Stellars that I'm looking for. So yeah, only time will tell. We've got the Leviathan, Don't Poke. Don't Poke is really good. We have Dense Fog. Dense Fog is one of the really good non-foils in the set. Yeah, I mean, being able to just suppress your opponent's entire board is pretty crazy. So let's see, we have our Flurmine, P-Gleam, Lumaru, really good card. Calfmel is actually kind of insane, and a Phosphocell. I think that's like my 7th one of those, but again, anything extra is just going to be trade bait for anything that I need. So yeah, let's see. Go ahead and comment down below what full art you think I'm going to get. We've got Lycoris, Nebuleo, let's see, and a Cybermall. I actually think I needed one more of those. I'm going to have to check my binder. I have a master set collection, which is essentially just a playset of every card in each set. So I've got one for base set, Frostfall, Daybreak, I'll have one for Moonrise, and we pretty much just finish them, and then we have a playset of everything whenever we need it. Zaptor, We have Cyclovenom, so no foil there. Looks like this is actually mapped pretty decently. A lot of the times the foils clump together, and once you see one, you end up seeing the rest of them fairly quickly. So, I mean, I guess we've already hit 5 of our 14, but we'll see how it goes. Our Leviathan, Boltuga, and Novacore. I actually do think I needed more of those as well. Or I might have gotten one in a trade. We'll have to take a look at the binder. Let me know also in the comments if you guys want to see that. Like, do you have any interest in me making a video showing off the collection of literally just a playset of everything? I don't know if that's something that you guys would want, so go ahead and tell me down below. We have our Leviathan, Corvashine, Pandolins, and an Exaltus. Exaltus is really cool, but I actually really like the Shattered Stars print of that, so I'm glad I do have 3 of those. Let's see what we get here. We've got our Luminape. Funny enough, even though this is the solar set, I think I've pulled the least Luminape out of any other spirit, so we're going to have to go ahead and see. We got Arcolith. This is honestly my favorite card in the set, and I think I might make a video on it because I think this is the best card in Daybreak, and I think a lot of people undervalue how good Arcolith actually is. In theory, you can just throw it with a couple of Thunder Spirits into literally any deck, and if you're playing Astrabbit, you can Hard Ascend into it. It's really easy to meet its alternate summoning condition, so it just makes a lot of things pretty free. We've got our Zaptor, Barabib, Fungide, Rumacole, Humbust, Eddy, Not Blue, Faramil, Barabog, Scavacole, and Christbore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. So we have another 8 foils. That includes a full art and a spirit. So let's see. I like that it's mixed. Like I said, that was a pretty big issue in the previous sets. So I like it being kind of mixed throughout. Another Dense Fog, really, really good card. Because it makes it so that you want to actually open the whole box. A lot of times you'll sit there, you'll like rip all of your foils off the top, and then just opening the box isn't as enjoyable anymore because you're not going to get like jump scared by a card. You know that nothing else is going to be really good, so it just kind of is what it is. We have the Zaptor, Tritora, Sundial, Glimbat, Nebuleo, Peegleam, Soulstalks, Faramel, Barabog, and Cryoblast. Cryoblast is another one of the really good non-foil cards that you can get out of Daybreak. Honestly, I have like a little bit of a hatred for this card, and you guys will know why in the future, but it is a very, very good card. So yeah, definitely look out for those if you are opening this product. We have Zaptor, Fungide, Rumacole, Humbust, Eddy, Not Blue, Larvacell, Javalucan, Morfrost Bat, Polzer, and another Exaltus. So, been a while since we've hit a foil. We are a little bit due for one. So let's see what we can get. Maybe we'll have one here. We have the Vipyro, Eddy. This one's a little blue tinted, but not anything special. Larvacell, Vertuca, Toxiswarm, Rhynymph, Mudslide, Rock in a Hard Place, Nomodile, and Brumalinx. So it looks like the rest of these foils are going to be kind of clumped at the bottom, but that's fine. I'd rather pull them at the end, make a little bit of a hype ending. So let's see. We've got Lycoris, and no foil there. So what kind of content do you guys want to see on this channel? For my Yu-Gi-Oh channel, I typically do like deck profiles and combo tutorials. I can easily do deck profiles for this, but there aren't really combo tutorials yet. So do you guys want to see like live gameplay? Do you want to see pack openings? You know, maybe we can just hang out. Obviously, when Clash comes out, which is the whole reason we're doing this video, I'm going to be doing a lot of Clash content, but that is still a little while away. I did back for the alpha access, so I will be bringing you guys some alpha videos, but obviously, you know, it's not going to be fully up to what the game is going to be. So we're just going to have to kind of see where that ends up. We got Argo. Okay, I also am going to make a video on Argo. I have it all planned out as well. So, oh, I think I put the Arcolith. There we go. Okay, yeah. So, these two cards. I just got done saying that Arcolith is the best card in the set. I think Argo is the worst card in the set. And if you want to know why, let me know, because like I said, I will be making a video on this card and explaining why I think that, but I definitely do not think Argo is good right now, and I know that a lot of players are kind of saying that it is. So we'll see if my thoughts on it can convince anyone, but I definitely think that this card, at least for now, is pretty bad. We have our Leviathan, Temple, Guardian, Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow the Wisps, Leobright, Ruminous, Soulstalks, and Dense Fog, another really good non-foil. So we are still looking for a couple of regular foils as well as the Hollow Spirit and Full Art. Hold on, wait. Do you guys see that? I don't know if that's going to show up on camera, but there's like a weird stain in the corner of that card that isn't on the rest of them, which is interesting. But it's on the Teratless. Don't Poke, Fall the Wisp, Tratora, Sundial, Glimbat, Porcutide, Anacell, Fulgaris, and Lustragon. Lustragon is a really, really good card. I just don't think that Solar is quite where it needs to be yet. Definitely got a big buff with the ban list hitting the cards that really punished it, like Resting on Your Laurels and Lavalith. But still not quite there yet, but I'm sure there'll be some pretty good support in the future. Let's see what we got here. Lycoris. I do think that this is the best printing of Lycoris. I'm not really a fan of the other arts, but this one looks incredible. Larvacell, skipped one, Temple, Mudslide, Rock, and we got another Curibus. So really, really good there. Curibus, like I said, is one of the better foils to hit. The only problem I have with Curibus is that it is 2 defense, which means that it will just get blown back by Cryoblast. But it is what it is. We have our Luminape, Rumacole, Humbust, Eddy, Larvacell, Verituka, Bow of Apollo, First Light, Poison Tunic, and Ferrogeist. That's something that I kind of want to talk about a little bit, and I hope they fix in future sets. I don't like that you can print the starter deck mascots as one of your rare cards, because you get foils of them in the starter deck. So having it take up slot in a set just kind of doesn't feel that great. I would rather it be literally anything else at that rate, if I'm being honest, because I'm probably just going to play the foils anyway. Or like in the case of this one, Ferrogeist is one of the box toppers, so like if I don't pull the Celestlio, I could pull either the Chronodile or the Ferrogeist, and I'd rather play with one of those. So it just kind of doesn't really feel great. We have our Flormine, Larvacell, Verituka, Toxswarm, Rhynymph, Temple of the Sun, Ruminous, Soulstalks, Pheramel, and another Cypramol. Alright, we are getting down. It looks like we've only got maybe 10 packs left. So we should be seeing the full art anytime now. We've got our Lycoris, Fungi, Rumacole, Humbust, Eddy, Larvacell, Rockin' a Hard Place, Nomodile, Leobright, and Chronodile. Again, starter deck mascot. Not a fan of it being in the main set, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit, because we've seen pretty much every card now. I think, is this the first Owloon that we've pulled? I actually think that's funny. I just said we've seen every card, and this is the first Owloon we've gotten. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and speed it up a little bit. We've got our Exaltus. We're just trying to hit the remaining foils now. Let's go ahead and see. We've got our Flormine. And a Phalafaros. Man, this is getting down to the wire. Please tell me we didn't get an error box. That would not be fun. But I guess we can't really complain. We pulled the Serialized Stellar Flammomoth. So yeah, there is that. Let's go ahead and another Phalafaros. We have 6 packs left. So down to the wire, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there should be 3 foils left. 1 regular foil, 1 full art, and 1 foil spirit. We've got Luminape, Nebuleo, P-Gleam, Lumaroo, Soulbell, Cathmel, Porcutide, Anacell, Fulgaris, and another Ferrogeist. Really getting down to the wire here. Let's see what we've got. We've got Vipyro, Bloom, Don't Poke, Follow, Dratora, Sundial, Barrabogs, Gavakol, Humburst, and another Chronodile. All right, guys, I'm starting to sweat here. We are not looking too hot. Hopefully we can get that. Sorry my voice is a little going as well. Like I said, been out of town dealing with some family stuff and just trying to get this recorded because we see the full art Gorgon's Gaze. Look at that. We manifested it. We pulled the foil. We said it wasn't the full art, and then we got the full art Gorgon's Gaze. Phenomenal card. I definitely love this one. I will be playing that in everything that I can possibly be playing it in. I really love the full art staples. So I was honestly kind of hoping for the Poison Tip, but we're not going to complain. It is an incredible card, and I love it. So all that's left now should be one regular foil and a foil spirit. We have our Leviathan, Glimbat, Nebuleo, P-Gleam, Lumaru, Soulbell, Porcutide, Anacell, Fulgaris, and Faliferos. So in theory, both of these should be a foil, unless I messed up and put one of the foils in there, which is definitely possible. I did it with the Arcolith. But we are still missing a foil spirit, so one of these should be guaranteed a foil spirit. Let's go ahead and take a look. We've got the Leviathan, Fungide, Rumacole, Humbust, Eddy, Larvacell, Rock in a Hard Place, Nomadile, Leobrite, and another Novacore. So we did not mess up. That means this should be the foil spirit. So what am I hoping for here? I think I really want the foil Owloon, but I will take whatever I can get. So let's go ahead and see. Yep, the Rhinosect was back for the pack trick, which means we did get the foil spirit. So, Rhinosect, Follow, Jertora, Sundial, Glimbat, Nebuleo, Bow of Apollo, First Light, Poison Tunic, and we got the Luminape. Makes sense because it is the solar box. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the foils we got. Obviously, we just pulled that Luminape. But we also have our Novacore, Full Art Gorgon's Gaze, which I'll set aside, Cybermaul, Curibus, Lustragon, Argo, Arcolith, another Novacore, another Cybermaul, Phosphocell, another Curibus, a Golden Fleece, and a Coastalith. Overall, pretty good box, I would say. Alright guys, sorry about that, little bit of technical difficulties. My camera did die in the middle of recording that, but we got it charged up, and it was thankfully before we revealed what we got in our prototype slab. So it is still a mystery to us, and we will get to do the reveal live with you guys. So we saw a couple of them in other creators' openings and on Twitter and whatnot, so hopefully we get something we haven't seen yet. Let's go ahead and reveal what the card is. It is going to be Blistrix. Okay, so this is one that we have actually seen before, so a little bit unfortunate we didn't get something new, but it does look like a really cool card. It is a double Frost and Wind 3-drop, 12 attack, 6 defense. When this Blistrix is sent from your deck to the Underworld, you can special ascend your Asprowl to it. So teasing another card that we don't know yet, the Asprowl. You can return 3 Elestrals from your Underworld to the bottom of your deck in any order to destroy a card. Okay, so that's really cool. There has to be a way that this deck or archetype has of sending this. Maybe that's what the Asprowl does. And then the returning 3 Elestrals is good recursion, and it looks like the destruction is not targeted. Which is really, really strong. So really cool, incredible prototype card. I'm glad we were able to get that reveal and that my camera beeped at me when it was dying before I revealed it. But yeah, there you guys have it. That is going to be the Clash opening. Again, huge shout out to A-Drive and Elestrals for giving me this box. And if you want to see the pulls of the other 2 boxes, I will be posting them on my social media. So go ahead and follow me on Twitter. Like I said, I'm just kind of saving those for my wife when she gets back from Arizona, is where she's currently at. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, you know the deal. Make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, comment, and share with your friends. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.